There is a very interesting phrase that goes, "If at first you don't succeed, try again." This sentence serves as a reminder that the journey towards success or some other type of accomplishment is not an easy one. You might also say that it is almost impossible to get something right the first time. It might take many tries before something works. Perhaps you are learning a new skill and it is taking much longer than you thought to learn it. Perhaps you are trying to develop a new device or something to help people in their day-to-day lives. Whatever it is you are trying to make or do, there will be a certain process that will need to take place. Sometimes this process might take a very long time to complete. That is the reason why, quite often, the development of any new type of thing often involves a lot of time and a great deal of money being spent on it. It is normal to do these things in steps, whether it is developing a new product or learning a new subject. There are always steps that must be taken. In this sense, we are using the word gradual to define each step taken in the overall process of doing something. Something is done in a gradual way, step by step. This allows each part of the process to be fully checked and understood. Learning English also uses steps. Each part of your learning journey is one step. Of course, there will be mistakes made during this learning process, and as I've said before, making mistakes is how you learn. We often use the phrase trial and error whilst learning or developing something. In this sense, the word trial simply means try. Each time you try, it is a type of trial. Of course, with each trial, there will be errors. Nothing goes right the first time. Whether it is practicing the pronunciation of a new word or testing a prototype rocket system, both of these things require trial and error so as to improve the outcome. With each thing you try to do, a new lesson will be learnt, even if a mistake is made during that time. As I've said before, the mistakes made are just as important as the things learnt successfully. In my own life, I have had to go through periods of trial and error. For example, whilst learning how to make my English teaching videos, I had to learn many things. All of the technical aspects of creating video lessons had to be learnt and refined. To refine is to make something better, normally as a type of general improvement. So over time, I have had to refine my video editing skills. I did this through a process of trial and error. Sometimes I got it right, but quite often I would get it wrong. Fortunately, I had that magic phrase to help me remember that everything takes time and cannot be rushed. The phrase, of course, is, "If at first you don't succeed, try again."